Hey, so sorry. I did what I did yesterday. I've been trying to come on and off tonight. It's been, yeah, anyway, you know, so moving forward. Elaine, sorry about that. What is your second question? I'm really sorry, and thank you so much for waiting. I did see your email, but I was too focused on getting all this together. But I just wanted to get this sorted out. Okay, I do have your information here from your reading, so I brought it all downstairs. Whether that makes a difference, I don't know, but then I ended up having to completely restart my internet box, and here are your cards. Okay, the duck, yeah, I want to get more. I want to collect them. I didn't do, I can't do that reading again right now. We're gonna go to your second question. And then I'm gonna have to redo the whole reading again for your first question if you didn't hear it, okay? So yeah, that's what happens, internet issues, IT bullshit. I just, you know, ridiculous. Okay. I was talking about sunflowers today. Yeah, I don't know if it was the yellow flowers that were coming out for you or somebody else though. I can't remember. Okay. What was your second question? So your second question, all right, general. So basically there's a lot of fear. I do feel like Spirit's saying you have the ability, Elaine, to complete something, to do something, to start something. There's an opportunity you feel is not for you. You're very unsure whether it's the right, you know, path to go down or not. And you're finding it very hard to make this decision about a new opportunity. Now, I do feel it's with career. Spirit's saying you really need to release something and start like a new, thank you, Queen, like a new mindset really about like moving forward. It's very, very sort of like you can do it energy, but you're not seeing something, or you're not just taking that risk and having any trust or faith in Spirit, because there's something about really needing to have a lot of faith here, and you're not trusting yourself, you're not trusting your intuition, you're not trusting that you can do something, or you need to sort of get moving, like get moving on something. This is not the time astrologically to be sitting around and just thinking or procrastinating about doing something. Okay, so there is a new opportunity. It's here, but it came out like this originally, which is talking about you're not sure whether you should take it or not. And you know, it's sort of like there's the eclipse season, right? 17th of February, the first eclipse, and then we have another one on the 3rd of March, and we'll be talking about that more so in the next 7 days, 7, 8, 9 days. But it's really important that you leave, like it's not time for love right now. Okay, so if you're thinking about Yas, maybe that's why Spirit didn't want you to ask about her. That's when it started cutting off. There is some healing, like with the first question, it was like you need to send healing her way though. There's definitely healing required, like she needs to make a decision, possibly an emotional one. She shouldn't have somebody in her life. You need to send some sort of cord cutting for her and this other person. Now you can do that yourself for her, okay? Just make it very clear to Spirit, this is not for you, cord cutting from someone, it's for her to cut someone else off. And that was what was coming out in the first question. So I want your second question, because this is now your first question, if that makes sense, to be a completely different question, okay? Because that's when the video started to be like, I don't want to bring, someone was trying to stop the information from coming through because their entity, whoever she's dealing with, doesn't want that information to come through. So the eclipse season is going to be very significant to you. You need to trust yourself more, because in your challenges, the Spirit in reverse, am I sure Spirit's with me? Am I sure they're helping me? Am I sure I'm making the right decisions and choices? you know, you need to get rid of that mindset, because the blessings is blocking the blessing. Okay, Spirit wants you to get very, very clear on what you want in your life, and really to remove love from your life right now. It's important to start with the practical stuff. Okay, what you don't see coming, if you want it, is success, spiritual strength, and being able to create anything you want. Okay, so that was your reading. Justice is here. You need to balance things out. You need to balance your own energy out. Something significant could have happened in the month of November as well. October even, right? End of September, October to November, possibly to do with Yaz. But you have success there for you, but you need to move on something. You can't like sit around procrastinating what's going to happen or what's not going to happen. You need to move on something. Okay, the old chat live is still going. No, it's not. It's just like sitting there. I'll delete that later. Okay, so let's see. It's not live though. There's no video on it. It's not on. Second question, please, Elaine. Post a different question, and then about Yaz. So basically, do a cord cutting for her and another person she shouldn't be involved with, or she's not on the right track with. Okay, I don't know why it didn't come up. Why it just said that like she's not on the right track with a particular person. Okay, right. Let's have. We were just all talking. Okay, if you can hear some sort of different, just, yeah, it doesn't matter. I can just delete that later. Okay. MSL Maria, just hold on if that's you. Second question. Oh, don't worry about it, Queen. I'm going to have to get up and walk away and move away, okay, for a minute to stop that chat, okay? So just give me a second. So I did delete a live that was sitting there, but I hope that was the one. Okay. Divine, you are added. Sky's the limit. We are still on Elaine. I want Elaine to post a different question. Elaine, second question, different question. Ask about your career or would be very good. What's coming up? We want something tangible here, right? I want to pull out an oracle card. I actually feel much better downstairs than upstairs. I can't wait to move that table down there. I need to get that down there. We have boundaries in the reverse. I want to leave that in the reverse, okay? My duck stand. Okay. Hi, Mortified. I will put you on the list. Do you want me to discard? What does that mean? Okay, give me a question, Elaine, please. Queen, get ready with your question. After Elaine, it is you. Then we have Jasmine, Asim, Sky, Priya, Maria, Blessing, Divine Timing. But we also have Miss L and we have Sky's the Limit who are on also, but my other list is upstairs. I'm really not organized this week. Well, I am, but like something's trying to stop me from bringing messages forward. It's just really annoying. I was warned yesterday to do a cleansing and I didn't do one for myself. So after this, I'm going to, okay? But it's only because, Mortified, please hold on. Elaine, now till March, okay. Right. Now till March. You have the Magician in the reverse, you have boundaries in the reverse. So Spirit is saying here to really like set your boundaries. You're not setting boundaries. I think it's with yourself. Okay? You're not like being firm enough or disciplined on yourself. And you're going to trick yourself out of some opportunity if you don't like do it. Okay? If you don't like set some boundaries with yourself, like who you're talking to. Like, are you waking up in the morning and like procrastinating, putting, you know, scrolling or doing something that's non-productive here? It's a burden, or it will end up being a burden. All right, so there's something about getting really disciplined. I'm also seeing like get out some paper and a pen and start writing, like, what is it you want to bring in? What do you want? Okay, what is it you want? Get spiritual at this time, because there's growth associated with that. Okay, it's not time, I'm going to reiterate this, it's not time for love. The Lovers is in reverse. It's time to get serious about your stability, your friendships, your spiritual, who you need to release in a friendship level. Okay, who's not serving you, what habits, patterns, behaviors you have that's not serving you. You have a masculine here that's very supportive energy, I do feel. Could be a Capricorn. There's Virgo and Taurus here as well. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel this is someone that's supportive on a, like, you can talk to this person, they can be really mature with the answers, honest and straightforward with you, like I do. Okay, maybe it's me, I don't know. Masculine energy. You have the strength energy, so you have spiritual strength, like it's available to you, right? And there's a lot of growth to be had here on, especially with your career. It's not a time for love, it's a time for friendships and career and getting stable right now. Okay, love will happen, I feel, later. I think that is love for you in your life this year. It's probably with a masculine, to be honest, because I know that you're bi, so like it's probably with a masculine though. It's probably someone that's a bit older than you, but like this is someone like you really, really like. It could even be somebody you already know, okay? But you have to set boundaries with yourself. You have to be clear on what they are to you. You know, are you overdoing something? Are you over prioritizing something that's not important, right? Yet you're not following a dream right now. The Star in reverse, you need to. Like, this is very, very clear. Stop procrastinating. I'm being your mum now, like stop procrastinating. Okay, I'm going to do Queen and then Sky's the Limit. So Queen, post your question and then we'll go to Sky's the Limit. If anyone wants to donate, it's $5 US. The PayPal is in the description, okay? So if anyone that's on the list is further down the list and they want to like be next, that's what that's there for. I'll read the list. We have Queen, Sky's the Limit, MS, Jasmine, Asim, Priya, Blessings or Blessing, Divine Timing, Mortified. If there's anyone else that's jumping on, right? And since we're no contact since January 15th, what flips the switch to bring him here? Okay. Okay, what flips the switch for him? I like that question. What flips the script? Is there something about, like, is he writing a book or a thesis? Is he studying? There's something here about paperwork, but like for study, progress. Your main energy is perfection. I think you're striving for this to be perfect. You want it to be perfect. Of course you do, okay? But you have to remember that we're in a very auspicious time, but very important time. You got passion there as well at the bottom of the deck. We're in a very auspicious time, a strong time astrologically, where we're shedding skins, right? We're shedding that old, you know, it's a long transit, 6,000 years. We haven't been Neptune, Saturn, Aries 0 degrees for over 6,000 years. This is a big deal. A lot of people that are not conscious are not knowing what the F's going on. People that are conscious are still finding it difficult. I've already started finding the energy like super hard. Entities will try and come in, remember guys, to protect your energy, to sway you off track or keep you stuck. So there's something here about like, don't strive for perfection, right? Stop striving for perfection. Did you see that? I did see it. I did see it, Queen. I did read it, yes. Right. Let's have a look. What is Ethan's storyline with career, work, moving, love in regards to Queen? So he's changing. There's a lot of personal strength. He's getting curious here. What's he getting curious about? Love. So he is getting curious about love with you, okay? He is interested. Spirit wants to reiterate that he's interested, okay? Yes, but I don't know enough about astrology to comment on it, okay, Queen? I'm learning myself right now. I'm doing a lot of research. I understand, like, what it means, what you've wrote there, okay? So let's just see what Spirit wants to say. This could be a very successful relationship. I think he wants this. I think he really does want it with you. I think he's just like taking his time, just like being curious. There's very Hanged Man energy here with this water energy, with this perfection. She's upside down, so it reminds me of the Hanged Man. So he's trying to sort of like see where like this relationship and where he lives and where he works and what he does and possibly family or whatever he's got, other things he's got going on in his life will like fit to your circumstance. So he's not ready to like move forward yet, to shed that skin and move into a completely solid, committed relationship with you at this point. But that doesn't mean he's not interested, okay? Excuse me, it's the first time I've sneezed today. It's really important that you don't out too much, that you like reflect your energy a little bit, like on a physical, like a literal physical energy, like literally do it physically. Say like pull back your energy here, and it's probably something you don't want to do. You probably just want to like bring it forward. I think he wants to get to know you at much more of a literal level, like what you do, what your hobbies are, what your interests are, what you like to eat, whatever, like your day-to-day. So I wouldn't come at him with like I love yous and I want like anything emotional. There's a maturity that you need to step into here, that he wants you to step into, and to focus on yourself. There's nothing more appealing to a masculine than a woman who is independent and confident. So what else do we have? Nine of Cups. I think that's what, like, when that really happens. But it doesn't mean you can't reach out to him, right? It doesn't mean you can't, because I think he emotionally fulfills you. I think that's like likewise, but he's moving very slow. We could have Taurus in his chart, okay? It doesn't mean you don't have to speak, right? It just means you don't, like, because you said I haven't spoken for 2 weeks, like, you can reach out, but it's like, there shouldn't be any pressure on a romantic or emotional level. Like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And remember, Queen, if a masculine wants you, they will stop at nothing to be with you. Right? So if this continues where he's not reaching out, you know the answer. Either or, there's change coming in. So you got the Ten of Swords. I think you need to know if he's not reaching out, if he's not coming towards you, if he's like not like returning your calls or SMSs, then you know the answer, and then it's time to possibly move on if you want love, to get to know other people. And I'm not saying that he's not your person, and I'm not saying that like it won't ever happen. But there's something right now that, you know, he is interested, but he's taking his goddamn sweet time. And there needs to be some sort of conversation that's going to allow you to move forward if you need to right now. And I'm not saying that he won't come back in the future, but there's something here about you needing to just get on with your life, right? High blue paradise, because this is like playing way too much on your mind here. Okay, that's your reading. Sky's the limit. You are next. Let's have a look and see what is here. Sky's the limit. What are my guides trying to communicate with me, my ancestors, regarding my health and finances and love? I can't do all three. We'll go back to work full time after my sick leave. Okay, so Elaine, you donated what again? Joan, hi Joan. Joan donated. Elaine donated. Joan, you're first. Elaine, you'll be next. Sky's the limit. You're going to have to hold on. I always put my donations as priority. Joan, post your question. Ritz. I'll put you on the list, Ritz. I don't know whether I'll get to you though today. That's okay. Joan, post your question. You're really, I feel, wanting guidance not to repeat a cycle or a lesson, that you feel that it's definitely about love. Let's have a look. If you are concerned about love, I think you've got a lot of hope. I think you've got a lot of hope for love. I think you've got a lot of hope for love, possibly with a particular person. But there is something here about your purpose, and looking at how this new cycle on the 17th of Feb with the eclipse, and then the 20th of Feb, right, with Saturn entering Aries 0 degrees conjunction Neptune. There's something you need to look at, something there with your sign, with your rising, okay, and set some sort of intention about what you want your life to be like. And a lot of it's got to do with love. Okay, Joan, you have two cards. Love, yeah, that's come straight out. Love and intention, no way. What did I say? Setting some sort of intention about your life, and you've got love here in the card of intention. Sagittarius energy, Aries energy, okay, as well here. Very passionate, very like focused on love, or focused on somebody, or wanting love in your life. Everyone wants love in their life. Like, you're very sensitive at this time. You've got the passion card there. What's the energy you're sitting in right now? Aries is very strong here, okay. Of course, we've got that 0 degrees at Aries on the 20th of Feb, that cosmic reset, okay. So let's have a look. You've got the Death card in the reverse. I'm not going to take that. High Priestess. High Priestess is coming out so much. Look at you, the Venus in Pisces readings that are out on YouTube. I haven't done a specific, I did something at the beginning of this, but it was more generalized. So Pisces energy here. Prayer, meditation. You have some sort of deep knowing here. You have a deep knowing what you want your life to be like. Or what you want to bring in. There's some sort of communication that's coming in towards you, possibly to do with finances, law, anything to do with your law, your career, like your career, your court case. April's coming through. There's some sort of offer coming in towards you, an apology, or something to do with love. Why is the Page of Cups here? The Devil. This is somebody you don't trust. I had the Seven of Swords before. It's someone you're not sure you want to work with anymore. Okay. someone you thought was a soulmate or some sort of soulmate, somebody that's like really used you in some sort of way. I think that stepping into this could be a friend, it could be romantic, right? Someone's coming in apologies and you're not sure, like intuitively you're not sure. What was that card that wanted to just come out? You're not sure whether you can trust this person. So I don't know if you know who this is. It could be even a family member. You can talk to me, Joan, if you want. Let me know if this is resonating with you. Yeah, someone who has like left you not knowing and then they're coming back in. So they're really breadcrumbing you energy here, but you know, like, you know who this is, I feel. Your intuition is right. I'm just going to say about this person, they are using you in some sort of way. It could be for somewhere to live as well. It could be for money. They could be friends with you for money, like to get money from you. Future money. Alright, just be aware of that. I think you already are aware of it. I don't think you're going to take the red flag. Okay, 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's money. It's definitely about money. Something to do with money, money. Okay. Aries is coming up again. Alright, let's have a look at external influence. It could come up about this person as well, but I think you already know. I don't think it's going to come up again. 10 of Pentacles. There's money coming in towards you. A lot of money. Okay. Something is externally being influenced right now to bring this blessing. Challenge. 2 of Pentacles, what to do with it. Oh, to have that challenge. I think you want to travel somewhere, but you're not sure where you want to go first. And there's an unsurety, like whether you're making the right choice. I think you're going to get very busy very, very soon. And it's all the busy for the good reasons. Okay, I think there's so many plans that you have, possibly where you want to live, where you want to travel. And if this is a challenge, how can you work with it? Okay, yeah, I mean, this is like prioritizing things and taking your time to make important decisions. Especially with money, especially with family, especially on how it's going to affect your emotions. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles in what Spirit wants you to focus on, and any advice. Protect your energy. Protect your energy from energy vampires. This is diagonal with the Devil card. This person that's trying to come back in or trying to like take off you. But also remember who is there for you, who has been there for you. I feel that there's some sort of like giving energy, especially finances. So maybe you have like in the future some money coming in that you're gonna be able to give to somebody that is deserving of it, like family, or buying a gift for someone. Yeah, celebrating with friends, having a big party, something like that. Blessing is the Magician. So this is a really nice Gemini, Virgo. You're going to create something here. You're creating your own reality, and love will come in. Because I think this year you're very much like, it's like you need to close off this money thing, and then you can do your own thing. You can do some things for yourself. And then there's something here about like really focusing then on love. All right. What are you worried about? I think you're worried that like there's a possible earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or it could just be this person of interest that you're interested in, that you want to go towards. And you're worried that you've lost your chance with this person. Not because of money, but just like you're worried that you're going to lose your chance with this person if you focus on yourself right now. And it's like, but you're not, okay? You're not going to lose them. You're going to travel before you get into a serious relationship. Does that make sense? Like you're traveling to see someone or to go somewhere, and then after the travel, it's like you're not going with this romance, this new person. You're enjoying yourself first. Okay. That's a really nice reading, actually. I really like that energy for you. Elaine, post your question. Elaine, post your question. You are next. Thank you, Joan. I hope that made sense. I will be doing special half-price readings, guys, for the eclipse season from the 17th to the 3rd of Feb to the 3rd of March. I'll put that in the post section of my channel. From our first eclipse to our second eclipse, there's 4 eclipses this year. It's also Mercury retrograde energy, so, and it's also that Saturn Neptune 0 degrees in Aries cosmic reset. So I think a lot of people are going to need to know what's coming up in the next chapter, or spirit's advice and focus for them. So that'll be a half price reading special. If you want to book it now, email me and I'll book it in, and I'll start those in 1 week's time. So when I'm booked out, I will also put that on the post section of my channel, okay? You can go, Elaine, you can go on any, on YouTube, all the shorts on how to cord cut, okay? They're all there. I don't need to send you one. You can just go search for it in YouTube. There's loads of shorts about cord cutting, loads. They're all pretty much the same, okay? Career reading. I'm going to apply for senior camp within my community before graphic design work in September. Would I enjoy it? More networking and stuff. Thank you. Anything that's good for networking and community this year is always going to be positive, Elaine. So I'm seeing the participation card. I'm also seeing the collaboration card. Yeah, transformation, really nice. Bottom of the deck, the star. There's something about you liberating yourself or breaking free from something. When you start like joining with others in your community, start getting like ideas. This is the number 37, breaking down to a 1. It is the year of 1. So lots of self-transformation for you this year if you get out in the community with other people, okay? So have a really strong think about it and plan it and be, you know, I think there's money coming in from it as well. Also, I'm getting volunteer work, working with people with either, you know, needs that don't have a lot, that are homeless as well. Like that's really coming through, okay? I don't know if that makes any sense to you. So Page of Cups, this is you giving emotional support to other people. That may be significant. Yeah, I don't think you're like, I think you know like which direction. This is Pisces energy too, because we have Venus in Pisces. Be careful of illusions though in surrounding this. Be careful that like it's definitely something you want to do, which I think it is. I don't see any red flags. I think you're very clear with the moon being in reverse what you want. You may make some decisions around the 17th of Feb or between then and the next full moon, because this is a new moon on the 17th of February and then full moon on the 3rd of March. So between then and then we have a Mercury retrograde. There's a lot going on. I feel it could be younger people in your community as well. We've got double Pisces here. People who have dealt with addictions or homeless people, okay. I think, yeah, like I said, you could be getting money from this. Like there's finances coming in. There's something about spirit just said energy. For me, like literally, I need to cleanse that room upstairs, or spirit's pushing me downstairs, because I have this thing. I'm just going to touch on this because this relates to what I'm talking about. Like the last 2 days, you know, the problems I've had upstairs, and now I've come down here and everything's fine. I'm getting more viewers. It's just weird. Like shaking up the energy in your environment, moving your bed around, cleaning, carpet, you know, vacuuming, whatever, mopping. There's something about cleansing, saging, salt, and spirit wanted me to come down here because the energy's better. So something about the energy being better. And we have more Pisces at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with people with addictions as well. And there's a particular masculine that could be the masculine that's going to be like your next love interest that you meet as well. That's also like coming through really strongly. You've got triple Pisces here. So you're really going to be, because you're a Pisces, so you're going to be really in your element. You also have Venus coming into Pisces next week. Okay, so it'd be really good to start it. There's a lot of empathy and care and support. associated not only with the sign of Pisces, but Venus entering into Pisces on the 10th of February, right? So you can use that energy to be supportive of others, right? Remember to protect your energy though, okay? Take your time with it. There will be some decisions. Like, I think it's in the next 2 months though, like next 2 months you're going to be like, oh, should I go there or should I go there? It's like going from one community to another, or one building to another, one company or business to another. So there's going to be like opportunities within this once you start. There will be like possibly a strong masculine that's going to help you with that decision, I feel, when you're unsure about what to do. When it comes to that, but that's like April that's coming through here. We're in February, right? So you're going to get curious. I think like you've got a lot to bring. I think you'll be working with young people. I think it's going to be successful. You're definitely making money from it too. There's definitely something about saving that money too. Okay. You also have the High Priestess, more Pisces. Okay. So you're really in your element here doing this. I think it's going to be wonderful for you. Okay. Let me know who's next, please. Maria or Miss L. I don't know whether, I think you said your name's Maria before. I don't know, Spirit was trying to come through before. I'm not quite sure whether it was for you or not, but we'll see. Queen, post your question. Then we have Jasmine, Asim. Thank you, Sky. I think we have had, oh, Sky's the limit, yeah. I'm going to do Skyfall before Jasmine and Asim. Okay. Thank you, Queen General, for you. Okay. Thank you, Elaine. That's very kind of you. All right, Queen. You're very vulnerable right now. There you go. Vulnerability, number 2, in regards to other people. You don't want to wait for something. You're praying and hoping. I do feel it's got a lot to do with Ethan, okay? And Spirit's saying like you need to trust more in the unknown. I do feel this is a bit of a test for you to be vulnerable, to put yourself out there, to put your feelings on the table, possibly. Aquarius energy with that star. There is changes coming in close relationships, but as well more stability, okay? And then you have the Love card, the Ace of Cups. You know what, if Ethan's not going to come to the party, so to speak, there is someone else that is either admiring you or interested. I'm getting like really strong admirer vibes or secret admirer vibes, okay? Somebody you probably wouldn't like normally be interested. Look at that, the Lovers, yeah. Someone's interested in you. You may know this or not, okay? So let me know if you feel that you have a secret admirer, or you're flirting with someone, or someone's flirting with you. So you have the 5 of Wands. It's a battle. I think it's an internal battle. It's more of an energetic battle. I don't think this is other people. What else do we have, Spirit? Yeah. 2 of Cups, about love, about your connection with Ethan, about what's going to happen. Like you're praying, you're hoping, you're putting out there, you're wishing. But you need to be vulnerable here. And because the Divine Timing card is in the reverse, it's like it's not the time yet for you and him. It doesn't mean to say it never will be, it's just not. So open yourself up for love here, okay? And this is clarity for you, Pisces. Energy. We also have on the split the 10 of Swords. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to block him, but it's like stop communication. I would stop communication altogether with Ethan. He's a male. If he wants you, he's gonna go for you, okay? Like literally. Let's see who this could be. Right, who is this person? I want some like tangible evidence here, Spirit, please. What star sign is this person? Virgo's coming through. Someone who may have always held a flame for you as well. Someone who's very romantic, possibly a bit younger than you. They could be Pisces. Let's have a look. Let's get some evidence here. Fire energy, fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo. Someone who wants to work on something with you. Leo's coming through strongly with it being the number 8 with the 8 of Pentacles, but I like that because it's like, I don't think it's like a premonition for August, September of this year. I think it's like happening now or in the next, like, Spirit's saying like this week even. Okay, show me more, please, Spirit. I want to know who this person is. This is someone you would not have any conflict with. They're going to tell you exactly, yeah, super strong Leo. They could be a Leo rising. I feel that you could know this person already. Just because it's like, I've got that 4 of Cups in the reverse before. It's like not somebody you normally go for, somebody who's already reached out to you, or somebody you're already talking to. Justice. Yeah, there's that 4 of Cups. So that's just Spirit reaffirming that. And the Justice card came out in the reverse. So you feel that it would, like, you'd be cheating in some sort of way if you started like getting interested in someone else or giving someone else another chance. But if Ethan's not coming to the party, so this is like a mental battle for you. You got the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, but Spirit's saying this person's coming in for a reason to support you. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Sag, Aries, Leo. Okay. Who is this person? Yeah. So they're a fire sign. Sag, Aries, Leo. It's not Ethan though. Okay. Show me where this person lives, or are they from a distance, or what's going on? There's someone that's communicated with you or is communicating with you, okay? I'm just going to say by happenstance, I like it when Spirit says stuff. Okay, you've actually manifested this person because you've asked for love in your life. You haven't necessarily always, when you've manifested or asked for love, put Ethan's name attached to that manifestation, okay? It is Viantius, my old classmate. He lives 15 hours away. It could possibly be. It could possibly be. Yes. He is at a distance. You're not sure. You're thinking about going there. I'm going to say he would pay for you to go see him. And he may have even actually said to you, don't worry about it. I'll pay a ticket for you or fly you over here. But you're like in two minds because you're not like invested. You don't have that butterfly feeling for him. Yeah, you're not invested because your mind's on Ethan. Okay. He's going to pay for you to go see him. He will offer if it's up to you. So, okay, so what could happen? Give me 1 or 2 cards. He's a soulmate of some kind. I feel that this person is ready for commitment. You're definitely going to see this person. I think you're going to reach out and start cultivating. I'm hearing like some sort of growth with this person. And it's funny because when you start moving your energy towards someone else, Ethan will probably come back in. But by that time, you may not, like, you may be interested in this other person. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it could work either way. 6 Pentacles. Bye, Queen. Bye, Elaine. Bye, Elaine. Okay, let's have a look. Jasmine or Miss L. Jasmine or Miss L. I am leaving the feed very soon, guys. I've been on for about 2 hours now. I have to go out this morning as well, so I've got to have a shower and get ready for that. Miss L and Jasmine, Asim, Priya, Blessing. Who is here, please? If you miss me today, I will do the readings downstairs from tomorrow, so we're going to get that internet that I didn't have before, and the energy is way better down here. Okay, so guys, I will be on tomorrow at 6 p.m. or just before that time. Thank you, Queen. Ba, 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 ba. Thank you, Queen. Jasmine, Asim, Sky, Kaya, Miss L, Blessings, Kritika, Mortified, Blue, is it Blue Pasa? Ritz. Okay. And if no one comes on, I will leave. Okay. I'll do the last reading today, whoever's on. Whoever comes on first, Miss L, Blessings, Mortified. Who's here, please? Even Skyfall is on the list there, or Sky, is it Sky, not Skyfall? I know we do have a Skyfall. Sky's the limit. Hi Janet, I'm sorry Janet, I am leaving the feed soon. I'll be on 5, 6 tomorrow. I'll be doing a special half price readings as well. You can book that in between the 17th and the of Feb and the 3rd of March will be that 2-week period between the new and the full moon when I'll do half price specials because of all the stuff going on, and we can do what's happening for you in this next cosmic reset and 2026 reads. Okay, Miss L is last. You are last today. Thank you, Elaine. Miss L is last. Messages from Divine Masculine. Is this someone in particular, or is this like just your other half somewhere out there? Let's have a look and see what's here for you. Messages from Divine Masculine. They are actually trying to manifest you in. You are praying, possibly praying a lot for someone to come in your life that is going to love you, that's going to care for you. You're praying to Spirit. I do feel a really strong spiritual faith with you. Okay, you're very trusting in Spirit. You've got a lot of self-worth as well. If you're single now, I would stay single this year, but keep praying, because this person may come in mid-year, or they may come in like towards the end of the year. That's what I'm picking up here. But you have a divine union with this person, which tells me that they are your other person. Like, you know, I don't like the word twin flame, but everyone understands that. Like, they're your person you've had lots of other lifetimes with. Okay, so you've got challenge for your current energy. They're going through a challenge. Spirit saying it's not you, it's them. So they've got a challenge going on in their life that they may have to, and a lot of changes, or had a big challenge in 2025, possibly in regards to love, but in regards to severing that old timeline so they can move forward towards you, wherever they are, whoever they are. Big change. They could have got divorced. They could have lost a person and been going through grief. Let's see. They could have had their own spiritual awakening and going through big changes and releasing a lot in their life. So what card just flipped over? I'm going to grab that. 3 of Cups in the reverse. They could be dealing with now, or have dealt with a third party where someone's cheated on them or is cheating on them. They're going through something, whoever they are. I'm getting the US, I'm getting Montreal, I'm also getting DC. Knight of Wands, yeah, somebody played around. It wasn't them, because then it wouldn't be a real challenge to them, right? If they were the one being dishonest or unfaithful. I think someone's been cheating on them here, or is cheating on them currently. Okay. Now that doesn't mean that you're picking up healing for them. It means that then they have to now go through a period of healing, which may take some time. So there's a need for you to be patient. Yeah. Something did not work out as planned for them, the Star, but we also have the Page of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel whoever the person is that's cheated may try come back to them, and they will have to think about that long and hard, especially if it's a marriage, because they're going to have to possibly go through a divorce. This is a marriage, okay? They are separating from a they're separating from someone. They could even have a child, one child, but they're definitely stepping into a new life. So this particular, your divine masculine is going through something with a very difficult time, okay? But now it's talking about you and him. There's going to be a lot of success here. Things are going to happen very quickly. Did you just heard that motorbike go really super quick? You've got the Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups. So here they are, soulmate incoming. I'm going to say the next 6 months. You've got 2 sixes here. Okay? So you're going to meet this person in the next 6 months. But currently they're going through a period of a lot of healing to get through, to get over whatever's going on. Okay? So that it's finally, possibly legal things as well, like court or you know, financial decisions and home decisions as well. All right, so they're going through it right now, but they are coming in. Anything else on when they come in here? Yeah, they still need to release right now. They're still letting go of the past and the past deceit. Thank you, Spirit. So they're going through the healing right now. So this is something that's already happened to them. Yeah, they're breaking a contract, possibly going through a divorce. And they're not quite sure like which direction to go in next. I do think they're moving. What state do you live in? I'm getting Carolina too. I'm getting Carolina as well. This is possibly your twin flame. When the Eight of Pentacles comes up, especially if I shuffle and the Four of Wands comes out with it, this had to happen, Spirit's saying, like the divorce had to happen, the separation had to happen, like this had to happen. I'm also getting someone with the name beginning with C. Yeah, this tower had to happen because they weren't going in the right direction with this person. Because they need to be with you, right? So this is clarity for you. That was your reading. It's nothing coming out again. Okay, nothing coming out today for that information. But rewatch that video. You can keep this video, will always be right online. Alright, so that was the readings for today, guys. I appreciate you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Bit of a topsy-turvy day, but I will be definitely doing the live downstairs from tomorrow. The lighting's much better here as well. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.